There's no such thing as a large date, small date, 1960, 1970, 1982 cents. I know there's other dates, I think a 74. There's just no such thing. The reason I'm saying this, because it's my opinion that that is the wrong way to categorize or label these coins. It makes it more confusing. And we're going to talk about that in this video. So stay tuned. But first, if you need help with a coin, here's my Coin Help You community. You can come over here and you can post a front and back image of your coin and ask for help. If you click the Coin Help up here at the top, it will take you to the page on my website that shows you all the posting guidelines. The reason we have guidelines is so we can see your coin appropriately and give you the best help possible, because sometimes even images aren't good enough to see your coin or to tell you things about your coin. So come over here, check out the guidelines, and watch our video on how to do it. Also, portsmouthcoinshop.com. This is where we sell coins. This is what keeps this channel going. This is what keeps our help community going. It's what pays for everything. Is the coin shop here. So if you get a chance, check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. So I have Photoshop up here and I want to highlight something. I'll show you everybody what I'm talking about when it comes to these coins. Everybody knows about the 1960s, small date and large date. Obviously there's a double die where it's small over large, but in reality, it should be, and this is my opinion, like I said, it should be called type 1, type 2 dates, whether it be type 1 font, type 2 font, or whatever. The reason is that it's because it's a different font. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. A different date, shape, and size. So when we're looking at this, this is called Myriad Pro. That's the font this is. Now I can go down through here and it will show me examples of different shapes of dates, different sizes. Some fonts are smaller than others. Okay, I've got a drop down here and I'm changing the font. You can't see it, but you can see the change up here in the little bar if you look. Okay, but anyways, I've got all of these fonts that I can change to for my Photoshop. If I want to make a flyer or just anything, I can put the dates. So you can see the different size dates. It's not that it's a different size so much as a different font. I think people look at these coins and they're trying to do different sizes. They're using diagrams like lines across it and trying to figure out what size. In reality, if you just look at the shape of the date and the differences in that, it will help you identify these a whole lot better than trying to figure out what's small and what's large. I think that's the problem that people are having with this. And it's, obvious that people think they get caught up in the large and small, no different. They get caught up in the wide AM and the close AMs. The 1988 is the worst one because it's not really about the A and the M. It's about other things. And we're talking about a different reverse design here. And people aren't looking at a different reverse design. They're just looking at the A and the M. And I see that so much. So anyways, getting back to the large and small, here's another example. I'll show you how I'm doing this here. You can see I can change, well, there's some wingdings too. But anyways, I can change the shape. It's technically larger and smaller. Okay, but it's not. That's not what you're looking at. You're looking at the shape of each one of these numbers. The shape of the number is the key here. That's what you want to focus on when you're looking at these pennies and small dates and large dates and your cents. So we're going to take a look at one more. This is the 1982. This is the one that gets everybody. Okay, I'm going to highlight it, and I want to show you how different fonts look. So there you have a kind of more fancy font. It has a little bit of a tail on the back of the two. This one does not, and it looks smaller. But if you are trying to figure out if it's smaller or larger, you're not even paying attention to the shapes of each number or the font of each number. So it's very important that you do that. That's what you need to do when you're looking up these cents that are labeled large and small date. That's really a misnomer in my opinion. I don't think they should be labeled that. I think they should be type 1, type 2 font because you're looking at different letter shapes as I'm showing you here. So hopefully that helps you, because I'm trying to find ways of reaching people. Some people are visual learners. Some people are auditory learners, or some people are both. Some people have to have hands on. They have to do things. This is just another method of teaching people about the large and small dates. You've got to look at the shapes of the letters. I'll say it again and again. That's what you look at, not the size. Size is irrelevant in reality because they changed the font for that year. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment. and have a great day.